Good morning, and happy Thursday from the farm. Welcome to another episode of Thinking Outside the Soil, where I get to talk story and touch on topics about hydroponics and the farmers who grow the crops and creatures we need to eat. And I am your host, Seany Alfalfaseed. Thank you for being with us on this beautiful morning. We had a little snow come in yesterday, and then it got beautiful again today. So I am just enjoying the sun as it's rising and getting ready for today's webinar on how we are becoming savvy chicken sprouters. So join us today at noon Mountain Standard Time on Facebook on our Blooming Health Farms page, so you can learn how to be a savvy chicken sprouter yourself. Today, I wanted to talk about a book that I recommend and enjoy that's about chickens. The book that I want to talk about is called Small Scale Poultry Flock. I first found this book when I was doing chicken research years ago on Mother Earth News, and I came across The Small Poultry Flock by Harvey Ussery. And after jumping into that book, I was just tickled with all of the information and everything in there that taught me how to become a better chicken person. So The Small Scale Poultry Flock by Harvey Ussery is a comprehensive guide for raising chickens on a small scale that focuses mostly on sustainable and natural practices. And he emphasizes the importance of humane treatment of your birds by providing detailed instructions for raising chickens for either meat or for eggs. So he'll include those things that we need to know, like selecting the breed that's best for you, building coops or runs for your flock, and feeding and caring for your birds. He also talks about topics such as incubation, hatching, and dealing with common health problems. So for any of those out there that are new to chickens or are an expert or have been around them for a while, it's a wonderful book for anyone who is into a holistic approach to poultry farming. So a holistic approach could be better said as approaching poultry farming from multiple perspectives and not necessarily marrying ourselves to one right way, and being open to the benefits of all of the other ways when we are able to combine them together. So throughout the book, the way that he advocates a holistic approach generally comes from trying to incorporate as many principles from other areas of sustainable agriculture. We've mentioned sustainable agriculture in some of the earlier episodes in the show. Harvey advocates the use of permanent agricultural systems, so permaculture, as well as regenerative agricultural systems. So those different ways that we can regenerate our soil or the forest and other things in order to create a more self-sustaining ecosystem. Now, this show is about hydroponic fodder. So one thing that I do enjoy is that Harvey discusses the benefits of sprouts as being a nutritious and cost-effective food source for our flocks. He essentially explains that sprouts are extremely easy to grow, and they can provide high levels of protein, vitamins, and minerals for our chickens. Now, Harvey recommends growing sprouts in trays or buckets using seeds like wheat, barley, peas, and other things. Now, Harvey recommends growing sprouts in either trays or different buckets and prefers seeds such as wheat, barley, and peas. He suggests that you allow them to sprout for several days before feeding them to your chicken, and he mostly recommends that you mix in the sprouts with your chicken's feed. And if you are beginning to introduce sprouts to your flock, that you gradually introduce and increase the amount of sprouts over time. Harvey notes that the sprouts have a fantastic nutritional value, but he also notes that they can help reduce the feed costs and improve the efficiency of the poultry production by providing this source green food throughout the year. So chickens that are eating live, fresh food are able to better utilize the commercial feed because of all of those vitamins and minerals and other metabolic things that are going on in combination with the live feed. The small-scale poultry flock and Harvey are excellent resources for anyone that is already a backyard chicken keeper or has a small or growing flock of their own, but it's also a wonderful resource for those that have never chickened before. And that is all I have for us today on this Thursday. If you want to know more about how hydroponic fodder is helping farmers save water, improve their livestock quality, and helping us become better stewards, head on over to thinkingoutsidethesoil.com and get yourself a copy of my book so you don't miss out on becoming part of the next agricultural revolution. Join us again tomorrow, and thank you for being with us on another episode of Thinking Outside the Soil. Take care and have a lovely day. Hey, before you go, check out the links below, and if you'd be so kind as to leave a rating and review and follow the show. For those with feathered friends, don't forget to get yourself some of our Blooming Health Farms Chicken Blend Sprouting Mix. This supplemental mix has been shown to give you some of the best eggs with the yummiest yolks. You'll have happy, healthy hens that abandon the feeder and give you eggs with high levels of vitamin A and omega fatty acids. So don't forget to get yourself some Blooming Health Farms Chicken Blend Sprouting Mix.